Hey everybody, my name is Decker and happy National Coming Out Day. I actually have two National Coming Out Day stories. I came out twice, both on National Coming Out Day. Neither one was planned. The first one was in 2000, so 18 years ago, when I came out to my parents as a lesbian, which clearly I'm not a lesbian anymore because I'm also transgender. And about 5 to 6 years ago, I transitioned gender from female to male. So I remember when I first came out to my parents as gay, I thought, oh God, thank God I'll never have to do that again because it was so hard, right? But then fast forward in like 13 years, and when I came out as trans, I was like, holy cow, this is so much different and so much harder than when I came out as gay. And for me, I guess it was because when I came out as gay, I didn't have to tell anyone really, and people would never really notice if I didn't tell them, right? I was sort of the same before and the same after. But when I came out as trans, it was sort of like, oh, I'm gonna change my name, I'm gonna go by different pronouns, I'm gonna use the men's room, my face is gonna change, my voice is gonna drop, and I thought, holy cow, I have to tell literally everybody in my life, like my pool guy, my lawn guy, not just my family and friends, my job, like coming out at work was crazy. Like it took, I worked at the time at an marketing and advertising agency that had about 350 people, and they all had to be told something. Like all of them, my boss, the owner of the company, all my clients, because I wasn't gonna show up at, a client meeting and be like, hey, I have a new name and new pronouns and I'm gonna use the men's room now. So at my company, like our HR director, me, and our company owner spent about 5 weeks just master planning how to communicate that I was transitioning gender. And that was just at work. I mean, my company president had to pick up the phone and call every single one of my clients, even the ones he didn't know, and tell them this. I mean, it was really personal and kind of almost invasive in a way, but it was necessary, and I made it through that. And afterwards my boss said, hey, would you be interested in doing a TEDx talk in Columbus about your gender transition? And I was like, holy cow, like if I do that, then I'm gonna be coming out to the whole world, and I'm never ever going to not be out. From that point on, people are gonna be able to Google my name, they're gonna know I'm trans, and I'm never gonna be able to hide it. And I really had to think about, do I want to do that? Because what if I'm looking for a job in the future and an employer looks that up and doesn't want to hire me? And I really had to think about it, and then I realized, you know what? I'm so fortunate that I have the support in my life and my family, my friends, my job, and I just thought I really want to do this and give voice to people who maybe can't. So I was on a stage on National Coming Out Day 5 years ago, standing in front of about 900 people, telling my story, and now has been seen by almost 1 million people around the world. And it was really, honestly, the best thing I've ever done, coming out as trans, and the hardest thing I ever did. But it turned out it was on National Coming Out Day, so every day this year I always celebrate both of my coming outs as both gay and trans, and I salute everyone who's able to come out, and for those of you who can't but can come out to yourselves, that's awesome too. So I hope everyone has a great day, and happy National Coming Out Day.